They may belong to a rare breed of national athletes, but one thing weightlifter Nicole Hing has in common with many Singaporeans is she's a gym rat. So much so, she has become a personal trainer.
Nicole, can you tell us, what are your favorite and least favorite workouts in the gym and why?
So my favorite workouts are probably those that involve cleans or jerks or plyometric jumps. Anything that I feel demonstrates power, because I think that really shows how athletic you are. Things that I hate, I really dislike lateral bear crawls. Usually these are prescribed by distance, and even if you go through it very fast, you still feel like you're dying.
What is your favorite cheat meal?
I wouldn't say I really do cheat meals, because I just take everything in moderation. So perhaps like weekday, eat more salad, and then weekend can go a little bit crazier. But I generally really like to eat steak and french fries.
What is one misconception that people have about personal trainers?
I think when it comes to personal trainers, a lot of people think that personal trainers just bring a client through a workout. Some even think that personal trainers are kind of like a rent-a-friend kind of thing. But actually, a personal trainer is so much more than that. So sometimes clients come in and they've never exercised a day in their lives, and so it's really starting from ground zero, teaching them where their body parts are, which muscles are, how to control their bodies. And then there's also teaching them about nutrition, like what to look out for. And all of these all help inculcate better lifestyle habits to help them really achieve better health and better physique. And then from there on, you'll be surprised at the confidence that they can gain. And this can really empower them to take on other challenges in their lives.
What is one thing that you always carry in your gym bag?
I always carry HIIT rub. And it's not just anyone, it's this one called Koli. And it's like the best because it helps you to warm up. It doesn't burn your skin, but it reaches the muscles. I will recommend it to everybody.
You are uncommon in the sense that you quit your corporate job to pursue a career in the fitness industry. Why is this something that you're so passionate about?
I think for me, I really experienced the power of like what health and fitness can do for you. So I was quite overweight growing up as a kid, but because I was in a girls' school, it didn't really bother me as much. I could be whoever I wanted, I felt. But then when I went on to junior college, I went to school, and then I went home and told my mom, there are no fat girls in school. And that really made me feel very out of place and uncomfortable with my body. So from there, I went on to lose 10 kg on my own. And I wouldn't say it's like in a healthy way. But then after that, when I went on to university, I actually got a scholarship to throw the discus. And when I first met the coach was like, you look like a twig, there's no way you'll be throwing the discus for the school, right? So that's when I really started looking into strength and conditioning, bulking up, gaining muscles, and seeing my body more than just what it looks like, but more what it can do. And so slowly from there, I also saw nutrition as a way to fuel my body, as opposed to some of the way that other people might see it, maybe like a treat or like a punishment, that kind of thing. That really changed my life. And I feel like everybody should have that. They should know how to move in their bodies, they should know how to fuel their bodies, and feel comfortable in really the only body that they will have in their entire lives.
You mentioned being a discus thrower and also we know that you're a cheerleader and now you're a weightlifter. Which is the most challenging sport and why?
I would say out of the three sports, cheerleading is the most challenging because firstly, for both throwing and lifting, right, we have 1 minute to make one attempt. But for cheerleading, you have 1 minute to bring out your fanciest stunts and make sure it's synchronized with the music. More than that, in cheerleading, you really have to rely on teammates. So it's both a sport and a performance, much more than any other thing I've done. So that's really the most challenging.
And lastly, you're heading for the Commonwealth Games. What are you looking forward to most in Birmingham?
I think for me, it's really going to be meeting and competing alongside the Olympians. It's like how Roger Bannister first did a 4-minute mile and everybody suddenly knew that it was possible. I think for us as athletes in Singapore, we don't really see a lot of people that are doing lifting at such a high level. So being able to be alongside them and training with them and competing alongside them, I think will really make a lot of difference in terms of seeing what's possible in real life and trying to break those barriers for myself.